Hey guys, Trevor with Shadow Systems Technical Tuesday. We're going to talk a little bit about the HS923 on other hosts. We didn't do a great job explaining that we're coming out with the attachments for, let's say, HK Trilug or a direct thread 1/2 by 28 for a PCC or whatever other host you might have. So I want to show you those options and just kind of highlight a little more of the modularity. Of course, right now it's on a MR920 Elite, and this is in the long configuration, 147 grain. So this would have the piston attachment, which is of course designed to make a semi-auto run. Remember, there's a big spring in there. So this is what's needed if we're gonna use a suppressor on a tilt lock barrel design like this. You need to have a piston. Hopefully I didn't get that too hot. So just to highlight, we're now gonna take this suppressor off, which is actually surprisingly hot. This will be a test of my man hands. And we would unthread the back of it, the complete assembly, okay? You do not want to use a piston on a fixed barrel gun like a PCC because you will damage the suppressor. So this is a pre-production fixed direct thread mount. So there's no spacer on this one. And so this is what we're going to want to use on a PCC. All right, so ignore that. The knurling is just pre-production. The actual pistons that we sell or the actual attachments will look like that, okay? So I'm gonna put this on one of my favorite guns, kind of a Colt SMG style gun. We'll leave it in the long configuration right now. So now we can thread this thing on a PCC, which is pretty cool. Obviously a pretty quick change, as you can tell. These were coming out, this is a 147 HST. These were coming out of the 10-inch barrel plus can at about 1080. So we'll see what they're doing now. 1035. Okay, nice and quiet. I actually think in a PCC, the cool setup is the short configuration. I mean, this is just with like a 9.5 or 10-inch barrel or something with this on there on a 9mm carbine. It's like perfect for the bump in the night gun, right? So we're gonna put this on there, and you would normally want to wrench it a little tighter, but for what we're doing right now, we're just gonna go like that. Okay, how cool is that, right? Look at that setup. I mean, this is super short, quiet. You got 147 coming out at like 1,100 feet per second. Let's shoot that plate. I mean, pretty cool setup, right? So I just wanted to highlight that. Again, we're talking about direct thread mounts, HK Trilug style. We actually have that 13.5 by 1 left hand, whatever the weird Euro thread is. We're doing those as well for the European thread pitches. All of those will be applicable to the HS923 can. You thread off the piston that it comes with, you put on your direct thread mount, or you put on your Trilug mount, and then you're ready to go on the platform of your choice. Okay, so those will be on the website shortly if they're not already there, and you'll have a chance to select something for a PCC. So if you've got a little short gun with a brace on it or whatever, you're good to go with your HS923. Even more value, even more modularity for what is becoming a very popular suppressor because of everything that comes in the box. All right, that's what we got for you this week, and we'll see you next time.